Okay, so a ton of people have been asking me, should I be using third-party aggregator sites to drive traffic and leads to my website? So I'm going to try to answer that question for you in the most succinct way possible, but then also tell you about some other cool ways that you can use these sites to grow some of your other traffic and marketing funnels. Hi, I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility University, and let's dive into it. Okay, so when I say a third-party aggregator site, I mean a site like Expedia, for example. And there's a lot of different sites like this in different industries, a ton of them, right? And I've actually worked with many of them, probably around 20 or 30 enterprise-level third-party aggregator sites. So I kind of know how they work inside and out. And the first thing is, should you be working with these third-party sites at all? And I have to tell you, absolutely you should be, especially if you can get a good cost per acquisition, so the amount that you're willing to pay for a lead. The thing is, in the online marketing world, you want to have a diversified portfolio of traffic. And what that means is a variety of different sources and mediums that are sending traffic and leads and or revenue to your website. The reason you want to have that is because at any point in time, one source of traffic might go up and another source of traffic might go down. So you always want to make sure that you've got a sustainable online business model. But with these third-party aggregators, there's a couple different things that I feel like people don't really take full advantage of that they actually could. So let me talk about that a little bit. Let's start with Facebook. So say somebody comes from one of these third-party aggregators and then they go to your website. One of the things you can do is you can use that to start building a Facebook remarketing audience, right? So you're capturing that data, you're building an audience so that you can remarket to these people inside of Facebook with whatever type of message that you want. You can also then build a lookalike audience inside of Facebook with that same audience characteristics in mind. And then if you want, you could layer either your remarketing audience or your lookalike audience with any type of demographic information that Facebook provides. You can also find the people who have become leads on your website and then develop an audience on Facebook for that. And then you can, of course, create a lookalike audience as a result of that too. So this information coming in, this traffic and then these leads can really result in you building up a whole nother channel. Now that's just Facebook, right? Think about Google, right? So Google also has this ability. You can do it through the Google Display Network, you can do it through YouTube, you can do it through all of these different Google properties, and there's many Google properties out there. So the way it works there is you can have a Google remarketing audience, and then you can create a Google similar audience, and then you can layer that with things like income, location, so that you can target new people and those same people who came from the site. And setting this stuff up really isn't hard. In some cases, Google does this stuff automatically. In other cases, you need to do it manually. But it's a really powerful thing. And I'll get into that at another time. Now, the other thing that you can do with these sites, and there's a lot of stuff you can do, but the last couple things I'll cover is look at the site and put the website into SEMrush or some type of rank tracking tool. Then what you can do is find out every single term that this website is ranking for and do some reverse engineering and then recreate that for your own website. So you use your own SEO program and basically mirror their SEO program and start building up that same amount of traffic for you and those same amount of rankings for you, because you're able to see what they're ranking for and then reverse engineer that and then replicate that for yourself. Also, using something like a SpyFu or an SEMrush or whatever you want, you can see the ads that they're running and you can see the keywords that they're bidding on. So you can also reverse engineer their pay-per-click strategy. So now you're getting leads from this site, you're building up remarketing audiences and lookalike audiences on Facebook, you're building out remarketing audiences and similar audiences on YouTube, on Google, the Google Display Network. You're running ads that these people are running, the same type of ads on the same type of keywords. And then in addition to that, you're able to kind of replicate their SEO strategy. And now you've got the credibility coming in from these third-party sites, but you're also building up your own individual channels. So that's kind of a general way to think about that. I didn't get into micro conversions like email captures and things like that, but there's definitely some things you could do there. So that's it for using third-party aggregator sites and how you should be thinking about that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day.